Okay, so I'm going to do my first actual field test with the diesel heater. I got the heat hose going in. I got a return hose here because it's going to be in the teens tonight. It's already very cold. I just started it up. I'm running the engine while it starts because it takes like 8 to 9 amps to get it kicked up. And plus I haven't ran it since like May, so it might need a little extra energy to get going. It's about 9:15 and it's in the low 20s, like 21, 22. We'll see how this goes. I have had a few issues with the hoses. I'm going to have to just get better hosing. But anyway, so far so good. Let me get a close-up of it and I'll show you how this is working. We have the light here. Okay, so we got the heater, we got the exhaust side coming out here. We got the diesel fuel tank, and it's like bungee corded to the main unit. The main unit is inside there. We got the heat hose coming out here, going into a little piece of cardboard. I got the power line and the thermostat. All right, let's see, here's the thermostat. It's going to hang inside there. And then I got a return line coming down to this side. So I still don't have to bring in the air that's already in the teens and trying to warm it up to where I would like it to be. So we'll see how it goes. Beautiful night out. I don't know if you can see it. We got a partial moon. Yeah, it's going to be hopefully not too cold overnight. Anyway, we'll come back to this in a little bit. Okay, so got the car buttoned up. It's to its station keeping now. It's actually really warm in here at the moment. I'm having to strip down a little bit. Yeah, it's just blowing a little bit. Let's see, get some air. You can hear it. And then that's the return. And then currently it's upside down. It's 21 degrees in here, but that's because of the engine was running. It should cool back down. I'm going to set it for probably 16 degrees Celsius. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it for tonight. I brought my spare battery jumper in case I need it. Plus I'm also within cell phone range in case it runs my battery down. Alrighty, so to the next update. Bye. Okay, so it had been running on its own without the engine, going on the Suburban about just under 4 hours. Woke up and did a check on the voltage, and the voltage was about 10, trying to bump down to 9.9. Now, from previous tests from the battery to the thermostat controller, it's a 0.7 voltage drop, so that's giving you like 10.7, 10.6 volts. So I went ahead and started the Suburban up to charge the battery back up. Like I said, that's just for 4 hours. It did the 8-hour test, but that was basically staying in station keeping where the fans were turning low. So it's in the teens out there tonight, so it's having to heat up quite a bit and run those fans higher. So it's definitely taking up more juice. And there goes my light. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, light fell over. So I'm gonna let the engine run a little bit, and so I got a spare portable battery jumper thing, but I'd rather not use it just in case. Here's the display. Again, it's upside down. You have to zoom in, I think. I'll try. Now it's reading 13.7 because the engine's running, but there should be about a 0.7 voltage higher than that. No errors so far. It's been running for 4 hours and 44 minutes, which is, I did the initial heat up and thing at about 55 minutes where I shut the engine off. So it's about 3 hours and 10 minutes at the moment. I got it set for 21 degrees Celsius. Oh, excuse me, that is the internal temperature. That's what I got it set for, 19 degrees. I'll remember how to do this. Anyway, there's my voltage again. So, anyway, that's where I'm at. Zoom back out. Oh, wrong way. So, yeah, other than that, it's been working great. It might be something where I need to put a second battery in the Suburban, and then put an isolator on it, so I don't get myself stuck. And there is room for a second battery in this vehicle. I just never got around to doing it. Okay, so there's the last update, and our next update, or we'll see how it goes in the morning. I'm gonna crawl back into bed and get some more sleep. Thanks. Okay, well, it's morning, and the heater itself worked great, but it did kind of kill the battery last night. I slept for about 4 hours straight, so I didn't go start the vehicle at all after charging it up for like 20 minutes, 22 minutes. So anyway, got up a few minutes ago, went to start the vehicle, and it was dead. So fortunately, the heater decided just to kind of shut down, so it doesn't look like there was any damage there. So I took my little battery jumper, jumped it, got it started. So now I'm charging the battery, the Suburban's battery, and I'm starting this thing back up because it's still cold out there. It's still in the teens. The sun just rose. Finally got above the hill over here to the east of me. So I got to work out the power issue, which is probably going to be like a second battery, because having to run as much as it did last night, it used up a lot of fuel. But other than that, I stayed comfortably warm in here, and I mean, it's a Suburban, so there's not a lot of insulation here with all the glass here. Just the heat just kind of leaves. So, but yeah, it does work. I just got a few things I got to work out. Mainly the power, because it just running it off the main battery is, you know, kind of dangerous. Like I said, this test, I'm not really that far from home. I'm in a place where cell service works good even here in the desert. So, and there's people who know where I'm at. So I'm not in a, you know, in a life-threatening situation if my battery went completely dead. Not a big deal. Even if I can't call, they know exactly where I'm at. And I told them, you know, if they don't hear from me by noon, then might worry about it. But I'll text them here in a little bit. But all in all, God, it was a beautiful night last night. Cold, but nice, and lots of stars and a moon. Moon finally got to where it was shining in through the back window, and that kind of was keeping me awake a little bit. Kind of, you know, I'm a very light sleeper as it is, light sensitive. So anyway, yeah. All in all, I'm gonna say the heater worked good. I just got a few bugs to work out. Mainly which probably gonna be installing a second battery with a isolator. Then I think I'll be fine. Here it is kicking on. I got the heater on the Suburban on, but it's going to take a while for that engine to heat up enough to warm up the water. That big block, and I put a bigger radiator in a couple years ago. It's like nearly double the capacity of the size of the radiator that originally came in with it. So yeah, it takes forever for this thing to heat up. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.